Investors will be closely watching the market tomorrow after a fourth straight day of big losses for the Dow Jones Industrial Average. The Dow finished down nearly 350 points. The Nasdaq saw a slight gain while the S&P 500 saw a modest loss. The massive sell-off comes before reciprocal tariffs against nearly every country even take effect. While investors may be inclined to react emotionally, 10 Tampa Bay's Chris Hurst reports economists urge patience.
We've been ripped off and taken advantage of by many countries over the years, and can't do it anymore.
As President Trump shows no sign of relenting on worldwide tariffs, and the stock market freefalls.
Unless you sell off at the bottom, you haven't incurred a loss.
Florida Gulf Coast University economist Victor Clark says it's about uncertainty.
People don't know what to expect. And we're seeing that a lot with American companies.
As soon as the president was elected, then immediately the calls right before Christmas started coming in.
Clearwater import-export consultant Joel Pinero says companies have known for months tariffs were coming and used lessons learned from the pandemic to adjust.
A lot of individual companies went back to that same playbook and said, let's take a look at our supply chain. Let's take a look at the diversification.
He adds many countries not only have tariffs on U.S. goods, but quantity limits he hopes are on the negotiating table.
This is something that opens avenue for them to say, okay, we're willing to go ahead and to increase on not just the ability to export a type of good, but maybe quantity restrictions that may have been there.
Many, though, are still worried margins will inevitably get thinner, causing fears for layoffs later this year.
A very real possibility is that we see higher costs for consumers, as well as layoffs in some industries that are particularly harshly affected by these tariffs.
Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay.
Several countries have already said publicly that they want to work to zero out tariffs with the U.S., including Israel and Vietnam.